All right, so I just want to make a quick video explaining why I believe that the power lifts should be the staple of my programs that I write for clients and your programs if you're training yourself. So number one, probably the most important attribute to build in the beginning is strength. And there's no better exercises for building pure strength than the power lift. So that would be back squat, deadlift, bench press. And I know it's not part of powerlifting, but I just throw the overhead press in there as well. So strength is a foundational attribute for all other attributes. What I mean by that is you need a base level of strength to develop something like power, which would be basically displaying your strength quickly. If you don't have any strength, you can't display it quickly. Stability also, again, is a expression of strength. Hypertrophy, if you're trying to get bigger, you need a base level of strength to be able to lift enough weight to make your hypertrophy programming beneficial. Number two, it's a foundation. These lifts are foundations of all other movements. So it's a good idea to learn how to squat, hinge, press, that kind of thing through the power lifts. They're great teachers of how to do this before you start, I think, going into single leg lifts, which are actually a little bit more difficult. So it develops coordination. That's inter and intramuscular coordination. So you have to learn how to basically turn your muscles on, and not just one at a time, isolating muscles, but your entire body, all your muscles, turn all those muscles on and get those muscles to turn on in coordination together to move your body through space, which is life, which is sports, moving your body through space. You learn how to create tension through your entire body. You're not going to be very good at the power lifts if you can't create tension in your core, keep your spine nice and stable, and again, learn how to move all your joints through space in coordination with each other. Relative strength also is extremely highly correlated with acceleration, jumping ability, agility, you name it, any kind of athletic endeavor. Relative strength, which is your strength to body weight ratio, not just pure strength, is very highly correlated with those attributes. And then the other thing for me is a lot of times people can kind of bash on the power lifts because they've had a bad experience with the power lifts. They felt like they got kind of achy doing some of them or had some injuries. I think they're incredibly revealing. So, for example, if you can't full ass to grass squat, you should probably ask yourself, well, why is it that I can't full ass to grass squat without pain? I'm not saying, hey, just force yourself through it. But if you take a look at your lifts, like the squat, for example, it could be very revealing in telling you, hey, I have tight ankles, I have tight hips. And working on the range of motion that you have available to you while trying to address those problems will probably make you a stronger, healthier individual. So that's the reasoning behind why the power lifts, I think, are incredibly important and beneficial, whether you're a young athlete or just everyday training, trying to be a healthier human, and why they should be a staple of your programming, why they're a staple of my programming.